excitement, having fans back, having some sort of noise in the arena, like the same footsteps and the emotions, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You fought twice without fans, Dex Bauman and Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah.
Do you think that affected your performance or not? Was it just more of an experience thing for you? You prefer the fans?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Once you get in the ring, you're in the ring. But the crowd definitely does play a part. When I saw Josh Warrington fight, he fought a Mexican guy. He's one of the people that's edged on the crowd. A lot of boxers anyway. When we get into the ring, it's about entertainment. So we hear the crowd roaring or you see people and it just gives you that little bit of adrenaline. But as I said, I'm happy to have the fun.
You were due back out in, I think it was July, and then a dental issue, we had to postpone that fight.
Yeah.
You all good now, back to 100%?
Back to business.
So how's training going? Obviously, since people last saw you in the ring, you've added someone to the camp. You've got James Cook in, we've still got Tunde. How is training going?
Training is actually fantastic. Just little tweaks here and there, trying to elevate the game. And yeah, we'll see how it's all working at final.
Quick one for Tunde as well. For you, as a trainer, you obviously saw Anthony lose a very close decision last time out. Slight changes to the camp. How do you see Anthony now? Is he as committed as he ever been? Is training different or is it same as usual?
Well, first of all, thank everyone for coming.
Never the professional.
Anthony's always been dedicated to the sport of boxing. Right from, even when he was an amateur, and I was training him 18 months before he turned professional. And so his work ethic has never changed. It's always been the same. He really does, aspire to be a great fighter. Having James in the team has added to everything, including myself. For the longest, it's just been myself as really the head honcho, adding, learning, myself learning. But having James with that experience, I think it's invaluable. He's great. He's great. I learned from him. Him and Anthony, they gel very well. James is a bit of a joker as well, which is great for us because how we are.
An entertainment-based camp. You want to be happy. You want to be enjoying yourselves.
Absolutely. And at the same time, be serious to our school. So having James, you can't buy, borrow, or pretend to have the experience. And James made that.
Let's go back to you, Anthony, quickly. Obviously, we spoke about your camps are fun. People go to the gym and they see Anthony Yarde, they see Tunde, they see everyone having a nice time. Is that still the case coming off the loss, or for you, has the mentality changed in any way?
Absolutely. If you don't enjoy your job, then you need to find something else to do. So when I go to the gym, I've always just been a certain character, and I like to have fun, even just being in the street. I laugh and joke, but there's a serious side as well. So it's just switching. You go through your training camps, you laugh and you joke, and then there's a time when you're serious. But all times I enjoy my job.
You say all times you enjoy your job. Unfortunately, in professional sports, sometimes losses happen.
Yes.
In your last fight, you lost a very close decision to Lyndon Arthur.
Yes.
Is that still the fight that sits in you that you want to get back? You need to get that win back?
For me, the focus is this Saturday. And you've seen it time and time again in boxing. When people overlook their opponents or they start thinking about other things. I'm fighting the southpaw. He's not here now. Right now, the southpaw looks like I'm fighting Tunde. But
you do that every day.
But no, I'm fighting the southpaw. He's from America. He's got a decent record, so that's my only focus on.
I guess the other thing that can affect a fighter's mentality is not just necessarily a loss, but also getting older. And happy birthday, by the way, for the other week. I saw that you turned 30.
Leo season.
Does that change your mentality? Does that force you to reassess your goals as you start to get a little bit older? Still in your prime, obviously.
No, it just seems like it's just another year of experience, wiser, head on my shoulders, and just continuing the journey.
Francis, I guess Anthony, as a professional, he's got to look to the next fight. You're the promoter, you can have a sort of long-term vision for these things, and I don't think I'm shocking anyone to say that the date that's currently scheduled is October the 9th, Arthur versus Yarde 2. Is that the one you think is the big one, the one we need to get to?
Well, of course it's a massive fight. Obviously Anthony yesterday, Saturday done and dusted. But obviously, Anthony against Lyndon Arthur's contracted. That's the date that we are focusing on trying to get it on. You know, all two guys being well and good and fit and ready to go. Contracts are lodged with the board, so that is the fight that's made and it's contracts that's ready to go.
Back to Tunde. Anthony, not looking past Saturday. Francis says October the 9th, we want to get it on. From a trainer's perspective, how hard is it to juggle those, and a manager's perspective, how hard is it to juggle those priorities where you know you've got the headline fight on the horizon, but you've got a dangerous guy on Saturday, 15 knockouts on his record, he can punch, he can fight. How hard is that for you?
Well, it's not hard at all. You just said it. He's a dangerous guy, 15 fights, or 15 KOs. And I've always said from the beginning, me as a trainer and a manager, you have to focus on one thing at a time. It is, I'd be lying to say that, you know, Arthur's not in our head, but in terms of the training, the preparation, the focus every day, it's Alex Stewart. And I feel that after this fight, on Sunday, maybe after the fight, then we deal with the next fight. But as far as we're concerned, Saturday is the date in our mind, and we have to deal with that in an explosive fashion.
So on Sunday, Tunde starts preparing for Arthur versus Yarde. As he says, Saturday, it is Anthony Yarde back in the ring with Alex Duran. Is the entertainer back? Can the fans look forward to an explosive performance, a big knockout? Is it back to business?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the fans. When I started boxing, that was one of the reasons I started boxing. The atmosphere, the scenery, you know, the excitement, the entertainment, and then when you know somebody else, the aftermath effect. All that was taken away with the COVID thing. And again, it's been half everything, so it's back to business.
Back to business for Anthony Yarde, and finally Francis. Usually we finish these things with a face-off, but I'm not sure Anthony and Tunde want to face off, so... But before we get there, just on Saturday night, obviously we spoke to Kachi Woodstock, we have spoken to James Brown Maxwell, we've got Ijaz Ahmed here, he'll fight Casey Demi in a British title fight. Nathan Heaney's back with 1,600 fans in tow. Liam Davis is back. Ethan James, Ezra Taylor, George Bance, Willow Hayden. This is a great show, right?